If you're a man, it is okay for you to cheat on your girlfriend as long as she's still your main hoe. So the reason this is because as men, it's just very primal for us to cheat on our girlfriends. I've been seeing this a lot online, and as a man, seeing something that guys are pretty much allowed to do whatever they want in their relationship and the women still have to keep all the same rules is pretty interesting, because having that kind of standard for everything in the relationship sounds pretty sick, if I'm being honest, where I don't have to change anything about myself, but the woman does have to change everything about herself. Let's watch what devout Muslim Andrew Tate has to say about whether or not you should cheat on your wife. I know that the Quran says this is something that is very much not allowed if you are a Muslim. It's like breaking the 10 Commandments in the Bible, which I guess everyone kind of does break those, but it would be weird to not make it an active point not to do that. Let's get into his point, see what he has to say.
Give her all these things, put her on private jets, take her around the world, and make sure that she's happy in nearly all realms with no concerns. That's loyalty. Just because I spend a night with one random chick every once in a while does not mean I'm not loyal to her.
It does mean he's not loyal to her, but let's go on.
Men, for the longest period of human history, have not been sexually exclusive. And now we're living in a world where we pretend it's normal for men to be sexually exclusive. They never have been. And we're also in a part of the world now where most men have more than one wife. So it's kind of interesting.
I'm gonna fact check that. If most men have more than one wife, I really gotta... Okay, so that claim he just made that most men have multiple wives is not true at all.
I don't think all guys are like that.
Of course, because you can get a Nissan. Isn't it great how life goes full circle?
Yeah.
You can get a nice, reliable Nissan. Nobody wants the Nissan but you, because to you it's trusty and old. It's got a bit of rust, but it's okay. But guess what happens when you're a Ferrari? Everybody wants to spin. That's life.
I can't keep listening to him suck himself off here anymore. This sucks, because he was actually kind of funny before he went on his scamming rampage on Hustlers University. If he just admitted it was wrong and was going to do it anyways, that'd be whatever. But no, he's trying to justify it. I will say, if you're super successful, Andrew Tate has a net worth probably, up to 20 million at this point, especially with how successful that stupid course was. You're probably gonna have a little more temptation, but dude, this is so stupid. Just say you like sex and that it's wrong. You don't have to make some stupid justification, and stop pretending to be a devout Muslim if you're gonna preach stuff like this.
What's your religion?
It's kind of like an interesting hybrid. When I'm in Dubai, I'm happy to be Muslim, and when I'm in Romania, I'm happy to be Christian.
It's funny, I made a video on this before, is it okay for a man to cheat? And I'm bringing back kind of another clip from back then to see another point. Because Andrew Tate's point is just other guys do it, so it's fine if I do it. And if you're successful, it's acceptable that everyone would want to have sex with you, so it's okay to cheat.
Men and women show loyalty differently, guys. Yeah. You guys show loyalty by not fucking other dudes. We show loyalty by being willing to die and protect you and provision for you. That's the difference. Okay. We have different view.
Guys also show loyalty by doing the exact same thing, but whatever. Let's go further.
Now, I'll say this though: you could find a guy that will be loyal, but that is so slim and so
sexually, yeah.
It's just
and a lot of times he's loyal out of necessity, not because he wants to be.
Exactly.
Say that again. He's loyal out of necessity, not because he necessarily wants to be.
I hate this point. He's loyal because he has to be. They're talking about cheating by just going and having sex with random girls, which even if you're some fat chud, you can still go have sex with random girls.
Yep.
Give a guy that's a loser
$1 million.
Give him $1 million, a blue check on Instagram, and a mansion full of hoes. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
They always say if you date a loser, then he won't be able to, so he won't cheat. But the thing is, even a loser who's ugly could also cheat on their girlfriends. It has nothing to do with their status. I guess the only exception is if you're ultra fan. If you're someone who makes music or something, then yeah, I guess you're probably gonna have a little more temptation than the average person. But this point is so bad. Let's listen to a few other points that we can get into here.
Every bitch wants a man who cheats. There is nothing unattractive about a man who cheats.
Yeah, there actually is something kind of unattractive about a man who cheats. Same with a woman. Shows they're not loyal. They clearly can't settle down from their old ways if they're cheating on you or you're cheating on them. I guess from the guy's perspective, it'd be pretty devastating if your girlfriend cheats on you. And I know for girls that get cheated on, they don't really seem to like it either. So why would they want a man that cheats on them?
In fact, she wants you to go fuck another bitch, because if you fuck another bitch, you demonstrate that you have options.
If you, quote, fuck another bitch, end quote, shows that you have options. Yeah, I guess it does show that you can, go, stick it in some random person. But I would honestly think that it just means the guy can't control himself and probably doesn't have a lot of respect for himself.
You demonstrate that you don't give a fuck, that you don't care. Let me tell you, the only men that get left after cheating are the men that sit there and apologize for it. This men that sit there and say, let's fix things. Let's make things work. I'm sorry for what I did. Those are the men that fucking get left.
I feel like the men who actually take responsibility for their actions when they do cheat. Now, I'm not saying cheating's okay, but if you do cheat and you actually do take responsibility, like this guy saying not to do, at least you owned up to what you did and are taking responsibility and apologizing like you should. And those men, I think, I don't have any statistics on this, I would say are probably less likely to get left by their girlfriends or wives unless they're in an open relationship and their wife is just the worst person ever.
There's nothing unattractive about cheating. In fact, it's the most attractive thing you can fucking do because it demonstrates that you have options. Not every man can go cheat, but you can.
Whenever guys say this, it's like they mix up being able to get, good quality women with some random hoe at the club. There's a huge difference, okay? Let's say I go cheat on my girlfriend tonight. I go to the club, bring back some random to my apartment and, go to Pound Town. Does that mean that I had more options than I did before because I cheated? No. In fact, it actually is probably a bad sign if I'm cheating on her and resorting to cheating on her with some random girl. But also, you can have options and not cheat. That's even better. Oh, you picked your girlfriend from some options and you picked, I guess, what you saw as the best one. Not cheating is a lot better because it shows you can control yourself even when the huzz, as they say, throw themselves at you, which I know isn't really going to be happening unless you're going out to nightclubs and actively trying to get hit on. But no, I think this guy's point about cheating is probably wrong. And I bet this guy is probably single. So, that's probably not a good sign, especially because he's not a bad looking guy. If you're not bad looking and you're single, there's usually something else kind of wrong with you. He made another video on the same topic, so let's get into it. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see why I need to be cheating, because nothing wrong with that.
If you cheated on a bitch, never fucking apologize. I promise you, if you don't apologize and beg
I feel like he's more angry at this one than the one before it.
for her to stay, she will not fucking leave. She will fucking stay. In fact, you cheating.
Believe it or not, I am going to agree with one point that he actually made in the video. If you do cheat, you should not be begging your girlfriend to stay for you. Like, you need to take responsibility for what you did and understand there's going to be some pretty upsetting consequences, but his reasoning's just a little off here.
Is attractive to her because it demonstrates you can fuck other bitches. It demonstrates that tomorrow you can fucking replace her. Let me tell you.
To go back to the, prime alpha male's car analogy, yes, I guess if you do go have sex with another girl, or as he says, fuck another bitch, then yes, it does demonstrate that you can replace her, but is this random girl that you're having sex with going to be the same quality as your loyal girlfriend? Probably not. So that's like replacing your Ferrari with, some Nissan Altima with 300,000 miles on it. It's kind of stupid.
Women will forgive cheating, but they will never forgive begging. They will never forgive you getting on your fucking knees and begging her to fucking stay. There is nothing attractive about a man that begs because it shows that you have no other options, that you need her. You need her in your fucking life. And when you show her that you fucking need her, guess what? Now she knows she can fucking break you. That's the reason she needed to fucking leave.
Bro, I don't know what this guy's problem is. He needs to chill out. Your girlfriend shouldn't want to be with you because she knows, oh, if he leaves me, he can just replace me the next day. If you're gonna cheat, fine. You should cheat on your girlfriend if you're that type of guy, whatever. I don't care. But don't start pretending that random girl you hooked up with is somehow an equal replacement to your girlfriend who actually is loyal to you. And second of all, just admit that it's wrong to do. And just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. I don't care if you cheat, but I don't want to get hit with these stupid excuses of how it's okay, because it's not. Say what you did wrong, like a man should be doing, To keep it more alpha male here, there's nothing more beta than making really stupid excuses for every wrong thing you do, like cheating. We all know that cheating is wrong and that it's gonna, hurt your partner. Stop being so stupid about it.